So the next morning, right after I posted my video on the FedEx mix-up they have done, I get a phone call from them, and the situation goes from bad to worse. Hey, it's Don. I had a video out probably a week or so ago about a FedEx box that was just dumped off at my house real late at night by some unknown vehicle, unmarked vehicle that wasn't supposed to be delivered to me. Now, I've been trying to get this thing picked up by FedEx for, I think, like 8 or 9 days at this point, and still nothing whatsoever is going on with them coming in to get it. So here's the box in question, just so you can see. That's the tracking number. It's obviously a FedEx box. The label is actually yellowed from its setting outside for so long. The box has gotten wet several times. I've had to bring it in and out. This thing weighs like 45 or 50 pounds on top of it. Now, I did look up their tracking number on their site to see what it says about this box. Let's go look at what they're saying is going on with this box right now. So when you go to their site and look at the tracking, they are still showing that this box, the same tracking number I showed you on the box, is sitting on their truck and has been since the day it was delivered to me, which was the 1st, real late at night. So at this point, they don't even know where the box is, and they are still yet claiming to their customer, anybody trying to track that package, that that box is still sitting on their truck. So it's a total mess up no matter how you look at it. Now, the next morning after I posted the video on the issue, a social media guy from FedEx, says he's in charge of their social media, contacts me about that.
Good morning. Is this Dawson? This is Sam with the FedEx social media team. I do see where you had contacted us concerning a tracking number in 8552 being misdelivered to your address. I would love picked up and retrieved if it's still possible. If you could give our customer service line a call again, and I'll be glad to try to help you. Or you can reach out to help at FedEx Help on FedEx at Facebook or at Twitter, and I'll be glad to be on the lookout for this to get you taken care of. Thank you so much.
Tells me I should report it to customer service. Now, I've already done that twice, and that's how they know about the issue to begin with, is that I called their customer service line and asked them to pick it up. That was the whole point. I gave them my contact information. I gave them the tracking number as well. Now, I've contacted them several times via phone.
Hello, Susan. My name is Brian. I'm calling from FedEx Ground Trade Department. Just to let you know, right, that this message is regarding your case ID on 8538. Just to let you know, right, that I have received information regarding a package delivered incorrectly to your address or package received in error. I really do apologize that it has happened. Let me comment. The reason I'm calling you, right, it's because it's just so nice, right, to contact with our customer service, okay, to 1-800-GO-FedEx, and let them know that you receive a package in error. So they are going to create a specific package and a specific case to send a driver to pick up this package and deliver to the correct address, okay? Just to let you know, right, because I have an investigation open for a missing package that is incorrect, okay? So I really do apologize about that mistake. Just to let you know, right, that I will be closing the case at this time because, right, this package.
Now, I've contacted them several times via the phone through the numbers they've told me to call, and still nothing yet has been done about picking up someone else's property. So as well, I reached out to that social media guy from FedEx the very next day, and here is my actual message to him. So here's my message from Wednesday. This is right after I get that call from them. No, I didn't get any response from that one. Another day goes by, so I send them a 4th message about the darn box again. Now, another day goes by. It's now Thursday, and still nothing. The whole day goes by, nothing. Now it's gone by through Friday. Friday's all gone, another day. And now on through Saturday, right now as I'm filming this, and still nothing has been done about picking up the box that's been sitting out on my porch for the last almost 9 days. Now, I can see a mix-up. I could see a mix-up with a street address, maybe they mixed the number up. I could see a mix-up even on maybe the street, they're one street off and the street address is the same. I could see stuff like that, but we're talking about a box that has no earthly business being on my street for any reason. The name's wrong, the street's wrong, the number's wrong. There's nothing right about what that box says and where it was delivered at all. I've pointed it out to them, and it seems to me that they're not concerned about this. Now, if this was something that I was responsible for as the manager, I would have went and picked it up manually myself if that meant I would have helped the customer. Now, I thought it was bad enough with them delivering it to the wrong address. It's even worse now that it says it's still on their truck when it's obviously here in my possession. The numbers match. That's the tracking for that box. The address is where it's coming from. The city is the correct one, as is the destination. So that is 100% the box. Now, I did try to track down a phone number for the person it's going to. Couldn't find any information. It looks to be unlisted. I did find today a number that I think is the number of where that box came from. I'm going to contact them and show them what's going on with their box and that FedEx has not picked it up yet. Now, I've had a lot of people say I should just deliver it. Well, first off, it's quite a ways from my house. Secondly, I have no idea what's in the box. I don't know if it's legal merchandise or not, and I would no way want to be involved with delivering something the last step of the way that may not be appropriate to be delivered in the first place. It's none of my business what's in there. I'm not responsible for anything in the box itself, but I'm not personally going to deliver a box of unknown origin or unknown contents to somebody I've never met on their own property. I'm not going to walk in someone's property to do that. Wouldn't expect anybody else to do that. It's not a proper thing to do as a business. There's liability aspects of me taking possession of that box and then moving it from my property, trying to take it somewhere else. So legally speaking, I wouldn't do it. Business speaking, I would not do it. This is not a personal endeavor here. This is a business. So I'm going to treat it as a business. So I personally would not do that, nor would I recommend anybody actually doing that as well. It's not mine or anybody else's responsibility to see that this box is delivered personally to somebody's address. Now, I've contacted them 6 or 7 times now over this. It happened on the 1st. It's now the 11th right now. So kind of gives you an idea on time frame. Again, this is drug on for quite some time. And I would personally never ever trust FedEx to deliver anything for me whatsoever. And I've seen a ton of responses on my video that say that they've had similar issues with them as well. Now, UPS, our drivers around here are great. I know somewhere else they may not be, but UPS, the post office themselves overall is pretty good around here. They do mess up if my usual person isn't here, but overall, I can't complain with the amount of packages we ship now. Now, FedEx, though, for us has a horrid service record, as you can see by just this one incident with them alone, and this is something that I'm not paying for. I have wasted a considerable amount of time that I should be using for my own company, my own business, to make my own money on dealing with a box that isn't mine. You use them with your own caution if that's what you want, but around here, apparently they have no staff to do anything whatsoever and are using just Joe Schmo or contracted people. The last guy I saw from FedEx was driving well over an hour from his destination to get to my place. Had no clue on where anything was, didn't know the area, wasn't from the state even when he was delivering. Now, I've talked and had a lot of people reach out to me and said exactly the same thing, that it's not regular FedEx and they're short staffed. Now, I don't know what the concerns are, where the issues are, but if you can't properly deliver your service that you state and collect money for, you shouldn't be offering it or trying to do it. This is a total dissatisfaction. This is why companies take a lot of heat and hate, because they're not doing what they say they're going to do by promising delivery of their packages. But anyway, that's what I have for you today. Hopefully that gave you some ideas, some thoughts. If you enjoyed this video, please hit that like button down below. You can also hit the bell icon to be notified if I post new content or go live. Subscribe and tell all your friends.
how do you do? We hope you have a moment or two to listen to what we have to say to each and every one of you.
It concerns our postal system.
Our lifetime friends, as all of you know, they've never failed us through the years.
Through driving rain, sleet or snow. But now they've got a problem.
And what are they to do? The answer, my friend, is very simple. It's up to you to see them through.
Well, back in the days of the 13 colonies, cry was freedom and how to defend it. Mailing a letter wasn't much trouble.
There weren't too many places to send it. But now it's a different story. They've got more mail than ever before.
It's stuffed in bags, stacked on shelves.
There's hardly room for anything more. There's been a mail explosion. They've got a terrible load. You've got to help them right